Good morning. Good afternoon, some places. I still morning, 1 minute to 12. Still morning. Don't push my 1 minute. Anyway, on the Swiss part, China, claat back. And I tell you on this platform, certain people are normally clap back. Based on my experience with them, the last time, Donald Tapia, the former ambassador to Jamaica from the US, was in the media talking about 5G, support and so on, and him clap back. When I hear me good, can you hear me good? Yeah, man. So yesterday there was a protest at Jamaica. And may want to hear some of what happened yesterday. It is quite important that we listen. I'm taking this from the Star. Right? So the man said people are under trees and sell land, tents, spending money upon the people. Now the conversation shift from Melissa victims to deportees. You can't make it. So Lyndon, Green, bless up yourself, Grand Rising, in the day. So before we go into what the Chinese say and the clap back, may I go back a town yesterday at the protest. I'm tell you say, we like to highlight some things where it's not popular. And everybody now, look who you are going now. CVM TV, CVM.
Schools of demonstrators are gathered to voice their concerns about governance and demand greater transparency, while the organizers of the Jamaica stand-up protest called for greater accountability. However, many of them did not want to express their concerns on camera.
When I heard about today's protest, I tell my people, we have to come out because somebody have to say something. We elect the government, Jamaicans elect a government to lead. They work for us, and if they're not working how we want them to work, we can't just sit down. We have to say something. That is why I am here today, to say something about what is going wrong.
Majority of Jamaicans choose not to attend because they fear victimization. I have been blacklisted from, I've started to talk out. I've lost my business, me lose many things, but I'm still talking because as a little David, it is my purpose to go in and slay Goliath.
In the meantime, opposition leader and the PNP president, Mark Golding, said the recent Integrity Commission recommendation that Cabinet Minister Dr. Andrew Wheatley be charged for illicit enrichment underscores the need for stronger oversight. He also highlighted the wide cross-section of support the protest received.
So there's a lot for us to be here demonstrating about. And I encourage all well-thinking Jamaicans to join in these types of demonstrations and lend their support one way or another to what is being done here by civil society. Many groups have come out, the churches have come out, various other civil society groups, and even the private sector, as reluctant as they have been to take a stand against the corrupt regime of Andrew Holness, have nevertheless come out and said that this situation with Wheatley is untenable. So the Prime Minister needs to do the right thing and ensure that Wheatley steps down.
But for the movement behind today's demonstration, the campaign is far from over, with plans to continue pressing for accountability.
The party deal was done in secret, and up to now, it has not been tabled in Parliament, and we are demanding that the MOU be tabled in Parliament so that the people of this country can know exactly what is in it and what are the operational steps that are being taken, that have been agreed on or are being negotiated, so that we can get a clear understanding of what it is that we're standing up for.
Kevin Black for CVM News.
That's CVM News. CVM News, people. That was yesterday. And it's like the people, them come out. Normally, Jamaica people don't come out, It was a good look to see them come out. Until, when we beat Mark going like a jump on, me him come out and then give a speech. I want to hear more of what him has said. Mark Gordon, there's a longer version of his interview, and he makes some comments. Make a listen.
Things going on in the country, the way in which the government has approached this third country national deportee situation, the government's lack of transparency.
Hold on there. Oh, now hear me run one, let's go on. Mannaz Respect, sir. Yes. Miss Bradford, Ivan Bradford. Mannaz Respect, mama. You nice, Grant. Mannaz Respect to everybody. Make sure now you hear me good enough. No sound. What kind of nonsense this? No sound for so long. No sound for so long, man. And someone who come and couldn't tell me say no sound and no see me mouth and move. Thank you, run one list. And you know the problem is, my device need cleaning up. So when the device need cleaning up, it act up. So me just don't get the time to clean up my device yet. That is a problem. All right, when I hear it now, I can't be the sound now hear me. So you hear me in Georgia. So I run you alone could hear me. They might hear me, man. They might hear me. Yeah, man. Morning though. Afternoon. So you can listen with Mark Golding.
Frankly, dishonesty.
Tap your nice, man. You hear me talk. Sure. So we're gonna talk. I'm gonna play on Mark Golding, I say. Because me often beat him for not coming out. Enough. And just sit down there and make such man I have everything I pass him like say him a gatekeeper. And I hold the gate while his friend Andrew Honest I push through everything. What him did, what him a do. When you know me not have no mercy upon a politician on my platform. I could have PNP, I could have Labour right. You know my mother, you know my uncle, you know my pickney, you know my father, me and my brother. Me not have no mercy upon no honor. Because all of the in there do is scavenger for poor people and get richer for poor people. And we are tired of it. But anyway, me and come out yesterday and I make some talk. So I have play it. When we beat a man and me man come out and I do. Me go highlight you. Which is the right thing. So I go hear this man. Hold on.
So I'm here in Crossroads just to lend support to the demonstration that has been promoted by the civil society groups that came on board together to protest some of the things going on in the country. You know, the way in which the government has approached this third country national deportee situation.
Hold on, you hear jackass in the back? One Marky G, shut up on up. But keep on chat them, man. We don't go out there for to get one hand, you know, their hand. I'll be nice in that make. These people don't come out for themselves. It's always some little wishy-washy. The man that speak. Listen to the man, man. You could hear the man. You're back there. One Marky G, one Marky G. Jamaica people, we don't come out of this foolishness. The man that speak, lady, listener. One Marky G like a sugar money or a flour and $5,000 box lunch I work for back there. And a political campaign this. That people like want to make this shit look bad. I make Labour right probably, I say a PNP thing this. If PSOJ never, and some people never did it, you know. Then I say some PNP rally, you know. And I saw some people, some different type of people in there, you know. So G back there, one Marky G, some people if you know if you shot them. We don't have to hear you, more have to hear what the man I say. You're back there, one Marky G. That's all we know. Ready for serve, politician. And this is never a political occasion, people. Sure. We don't have to hear the one Marky G, man. The people come out in a yellow. Yellow them come out in there, man. Why you believe they come out in yellow? If nobody say a PNP rally, brother. It's for Labour right and everybody's Jamaican situation. You're there about one Marky G. Let me play it again. I don't listen to the fool. Sorry, I have to cut it for that. But
so I'm here in Crossroads just to lend support to the demonstration that has been promoted by the civil society groups that came on board together to protest some of the things going on in the country. You know, the way in which the government has approached this third country national deportee situation, the government's lack of transparency and frankly dishonesty in describing how this came about and what it is for. And you know, we're aware that under US law this whole arrangement is being questioned. That's an unsettled issue, and we think it's very premature and inappropriate for Jamaica to be embarking on an arrangement like this while the situation under the US law remains very uncertain. Not to mention the fact that there seems to be no discernible benefit to Jamaica from entering into this arrangement, and we only heard about it because it was leaked to the media. And then there's the whole question of Andrew Wheatley and his continued presence in the cabinet of the country. A week and a half later, after the Integrity Commission has reported to Parliament that he's being referred for prosecution, he's to be charged with serious offenses of corruption. In our system of governance, the standard procedure in such a situation is for that minister to step back, to either be forced to resign or to voluntarily resign from the cabinet until that matter is resolved or those issues are finally resolved in the courts. And for the Prime Minister to say that he has continued confidence in Mr. Wheatley in these circumstances reflects extremely badly on him and his judgment, because he claims he was not aware when he appointed Mr. Wheatley for the second time to the cabinet that the Integrity Commission was investigating him. That, if true, indicates a basis for removing him immediately anyway, because that ought to have been made clear at the time, rather than take the Prime Minister by surprise, if indeed it really did. But we know that the Prime Minister has his own Integrity Commission issues which are unresolved, and no doubt he's afraid of whatever precedent it may set for Mr. Wheatley to be asked to step back from the cabinet, because the issues also affect Mr. Holness's own status there. But Jamaican people deserve better. We deserve a government that we can trust, a government that abides by established norms of good governance. And that is why I'm here supporting the civil society demonstration, because I see our interests as essentially being aligned around these issues. And of course, there's a whole question of Hurricane Melissa and the total lack of transparency in how donated funds by well-wishers, people who have, out of the kindness of their hearts, tried to assist victims of the hurricane, only to hear that the government has essentially captured those funds and is using it for their own purposes.
What?
And only 2% of the money, $1.4 billion, was received. I was part of the telethon seeking to raise those funds because I was asked by the Minister of Culture to be part of that. And in good faith, I lent my name and effort to it. And so I'm appalled that those funds have not been treated as trust funds for the benefit of the Melissa victims, who are the people who those donors wanted to benefit from those funds. And instead, those funds have been caught up in some kind of bureaucratic quagmire because of poor management, if not worse. So there's a lot for us to be here demonstrating about. And I encourage our well-thinking Jamaicans to join in these types of demonstrations and lend their support one way or another to what is being done here by civil society. Many groups have come out, the churches have come out, various other civil society groups, and even the private sector, as reluctant as they have been to take a stand against the corrupt regime of Andrew Holness, have nevertheless come out and said that this situation with Wheatley is untenable. So the Prime Minister needs to do the right thing and ensure that Wheatley steps down. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a message. You ever come out more, come talk. In depth. You ever come out more, come talk. And cut out the pretty boy thing. The sweet boy thing. Come out. Jamaica that they gutter, come meet them in the gutter. The sweet boy thing now go work. Come out for the people that Mark Golden. Me not stop beat you out of your hole, because you don't come out enough. But me appreciate standing up. Make such man know say, and him and Juliet, Jamaica don't belong to him and his wife. They must act like say Jamaica belong, and everybody must run up and down afraid to talk. Them say some people don't come out to the protest because they're scared. Some people afraid to come out, come talk because they're afraid of retribution and people clap back at them or something. Do you understand what is going on here? People come and protest and can't even speak. People are afraid to protest in their own country. Something is a constitutional right to come out, come protest. I want to hear more from Mark Golden. And while we are at it, Mark Golden, you see, what you said is about Wheatley, Andrew must go to, Andrew must go to, I show you. The Prime Minister have faith in a man who we could consider a thief. The crowd, the Jamaica people could say Wheatley is a criminal, a thief. Based on what come out. Though people are think certain way. The case now, it should be charged, right? Now that IC said. And for what? You have all this money and I know how you get it. Right? And the poor people know over. So one could have considered and said, Wheatley are a criminal, don't they? Thief. People could have said that, right? So this is the man the Prime Minister got put himself round and say, he have faith in him. That was wrong. And the year Mark Golden said that was wrong judgment on the part of the Prime Minister. No, Mark Golden, come here. What about Dennis Garden? Come in and laugh in the politician, If you're right for the Labour right, you can't be right for the PNP. I don't give the Labour right shit for talk about. Come when they go on social media, guess what the Labour right, they must say Mark Golden? They must say want to Dennis Garden. Rightfully so, Dennis Garden must go. If you're right for the Labour right, you're right for the PNP. And so when you're a friend to a politician and it's Jamaica, Dennis Garden situation, it is as if you have faith in Mark Golden. The same Integrity Commissioner, Auditor General, come expose his corruption, right? At the freaking with UWI. Expose all his corruption. You don't think that Dennis Garden should sit out until further notice? Let me tell you from when Dennis Garden should is not a good man, Mark Golden. In my book. This is what I believe. The moment Dennis Garden submitted as a politician, he was sitting over some building office at KSMAC. Remember, he was overseeing building permit or something like that. Dennis Garden. He was that guy. He had to step down from that position at KSMAC. Why? Dennis Garden submitted a plan to build a 2-story building. And the man ended up and build a 3-story building. That alone is a dishonesty. That alone, Mark Golden. I mean, I talk about UWI. Me say, the little corruption will rise to some big thing. Dennis God should have been removed right now from Mark Golden. Tell me you're different from Andrew Honest in this case. Yes, couple man, you get rid of the brother we talk about scam and all them things there right there. All right. It's a real load of shit, yes, sir, to deal with. Dennis God, remember, you know, we know our weekly. Right or right, wrong or wrong. And you give the labor right them shit to talk about. Can I say, how could you put your mouth to talk about weekly must step down? What about Dennis God? Remember the whataboutism? We as Jamaican love to use that. We don't say we could deal with one case at a time. No, Jamaican people love to say, what about you? What about this? What about that? This is what the labor right them say now. What about Dennis Garden? And I am with them. Because even before now, me I asked Dennis Garden to step down. Remember me not reach a UWI scandal yet, you know? Me not reach so yet, Dennis Garden to step down, Mark Golden. Corruption and corruption. You give the labor right them shit for clap back with. Because if you remove Dennis Garden, what could they say when they ask for this guy, for Andrew Wheatley to step down? What would they say? Nothing. Nothing they would have to say, but it seems as if you and Dennis Garden are friends. You keep him there. From Dennis Garden submitted a plan to build a 2-story building as a partition. The last time I checked, it was over building at KSMSC. From he submitted that, a 2-story plan, building plan, and ended up and build a 3-story. Pimp the system, lie to the system, cheat the system. You are dishonest. Right, that's what Mark Golden should have moved him. But Carlos, what is that? That is a little bit of corruption. We don't want that, Mark Golden. Me understand. Look here. Me I can split the thing, you know. Me love when you come speak because you talk truth. But hold on there. What about Dennis Garden, bro? Go up on social media right now, the labor right them and ask. And you give them sick to chat about. Corruption and all freaking side. If we love freaking Jamaica, we want to wipe out corruption, brother. If you're in the office and there's any little sniffles of corruption, if you got bed and dreams say you're corrupt, you have to come out of office, man. Me say with Jamaica people tolerate too much bullshit because of who we support. The PNP, when we come out and say Dennis God must step down people before now, you know. Me come on my platform, you know, and say Dennis God must come out of office. Guess what the PNP them tell me? Step down for what? And the PNP them would have quote some others. They would have deal with what about is him same way. They would have say, boy, what about this labor right? What about? Me say, I'm tired of it, man. Mark Golden must get rid of that. Or else, you know, clean Mark Golden. You can't come out and come talk about weekly, no, brother. Any lead shot from the freaking taxpayers them because what Dennis Gardner do, it need to be fully exposed, you know. There was a hearing out of it, you know. Because the labor, they never ease up the foot off of Dennis Gardner neck. They even get a hearing out of it, you know. One brother come in parliament, come answer question, you know. That's how serious this shit is, you know. Eh? I know if you talk about shit was supposed to go in a hospital. The hospital remain empty. You run the system, you run it through the health ministry. All the waivers that you can get through the health ministry end up in a private man medical lab and the hospital empty. So it means you want to tell me, I mean, ask this question, is Dennis Gardner part of the problem in our healthcare system? I'm not going to your trust, just like Andrew Honest said. Him still put him trust behind, he have confidence behind Andrew Wheatley. So that you tell me, Mark Golden, you still have confidence for Dennis Garden. If you go, man, wrong, brother, we really take. We say we want to rid the country of corrupt actors. PNP and Labour, right? That's why I stay in the middle. Come and see the PNP them attack. Andrew Wheatley, hold on there. Who are going to? So what about Dennis Garden when me I tell you to come down from a long time before all of them are sitting there come out? May the only vice out as a ball for him to step down. May the only vice a ball for him to step down. Otherwise, at the Labour right them, and all the time the Labour right them ask is like Wheatley, you know. May I ask Dennis Garden step down, may I ask Wheatley step down. But you cannot say Wheatley will step down when you embrace a man like Dennis Garden, you know, look good, Mark Golden. Corruption, I'm tired of you, Mark Golden and Andrew Honest. And the man them want to pick in the office. And they pick and choose who don't want to get rid of, and who don't want to keep. But with the people, I look on it and say, corruption, you know, Mark Golden. Would have been little or big. You know, when you talk, sometimes you hear the people say, Carlos, what him do? After not kill nobody. I know nothing that, man. They want to this man who do more corruption than that, man. No. Me say, no, people. Zero tolerance. I will ask that freaking Andrew Wheatley step down. I may ask even before Andrew Wheatley case come out and even before Andrew Wheatley get exposed, people. Me up on the Dennis Garden from him submitted the contract, the plan to build a 2-story building. And the man ended up as a big old politician. Yo! As a big old man, like he's a rich man, man. Like he's a rich man. Because that's what he look like based on what I work with. He look like he got it good then. Financially nice and sound. So like Mark Golden can't get rid of a rich friend. Mark Golden with ain't of that. I can't tell you to beat you. That's corruption. That right there, Mark Golden, is corruption. And you embrace corruption. Dennis Gard must come down just like Wheatley. Carlos, I'm going to tell you the truth. It don't look good. It don't look good. Remember, you know, me not talk about UWI yet, you know. Me not talk about the UWI scandal, you know. Me not talk about just submitting a plan. They want to build this medical plaza and a house man build, people. I build up this big old plaza. I mean, I know where him get so much money from. This big old medical plaza. A 2-story submit to KSMAC while he was working there. So tell me, say, that was under the watchful eyes of the labor right. So me ask, is Dennis Garden in bed with the labor right them? How Dennis Garden get to them sitting here? And the labor right them in a power. Shortly after the election, I saw a piece of news about Spanish Town Hospital and some cleaning workers. After the election, if you guys can remember, the cleaning workers got laid off somewhere in Spanish Town Hospital. Come to check it out. A Jack Den, Dennis Garden firm, get contract from government to clean hospital. Nobody else in Jamaica can get it. We're tired of the leeches, Mark Golden. We're tired of the parasites. In our office, you have create companies we get cleaning job for clean hospital. And you know, yo, me want to cause some bumbo clad, but me not bother cause some bumbo clad today. You hear me? Why enough? That's why I don't like some politician. Why in the office? You get 300% raise. You get every goddamn thing. Cleaning hospital. Why is it Dennis Garden Company, the PNP man, and the Labour government get contract to clean the hospital? Me I come out as 2 Sangster airport down Montego Bay. Me see people are clean at the airport in a yellow shirt. Jack Den on the back. Jack Den wear yellow shirt at the airport. You got the airport go look. You people were clean the airport. You see them with dustpan and stuff and sweep up. Inside the airport, you know. Why the me now cause a bumbo clad today, you know? Why is it a politician? You're in a power. You have to create a company now again to clean the hospital and clean the airport. I remember my PNP, you know. So what the raw says are going with all the labor right then. Them suck up on the contract them with regular Jamaicans forget. Don't tell me say no labor right supporters out there. Now have a small cleaning company who don't like to expand. Don't tell me say a labor right, a small labor right or PNP, just a Jamaican, a regular Jamaican, couldn't get them a job for clean the blood clot airport. Dennis Garden no greed, no blood clot. You greedy? They couldn't get the job for clean the hospital and the airport. Eh? When I serve the people and I suck out all the jobs them around here. Create companies. When a blood clot. Eh? If he left, then this guy will come out. It's been a come off a neck in a Mark Golden. Remember, nobody else not talking about this, you know. They come on any platform and they hold them and I said Dennis Garden. Because from the moment, the only thing I know me I say if he left. Before the blood clot, UWI scandal exposed by the Auditor General. Before that, me ask for the man left, you know. Come here and say, me look and go and say, oh, you can submit. Because someone has said to step down because of UWI. On late to the game. Me said to step down from him submit a permit, a plan to build a 2-story building and build a 3-story building. They cheat the system. And if you go away, you're dishonest. And you cannot be trusted in my book in no other way else, nowhere else. You are dishonest. If you do a KSMAC and you're overbuilding and you submit a plan to build a 2-story And you end up being a 3-story, bro. And Mark Golden still hug you up there? No, man. You tell me there's something wrong with Mark Golden too. And not only that, Mark Golden, now we are here about the UWI, some of the blood clot you have him there for then. Me say, me not going to cuss none, you know. Why you have him there for then? And I come out and I talk about Wheatley, and think say the Labour right now going to fling that back on you. The Labour are right. In this instant, remember them wrong about Andrew and Andrew Wheatley, not defend them, I defend them there now. But you give the Labour them something for fling back at you. And they are right. Dennis Gard need to go. You know for when they ask for Dennis Gard to go? From them submit that plan and they get busted. At that time, what do you think we get to know that? You got to be a Labour right to throw man at the bus, you know. It was during the time of Estate Bridge. Let me bring back your guys' memory because we do these videos so we understand exactly what happened and the timing. It was during the time of Estate Bridge exposure when they exposed Andrew Ones's building Estate Bridge, right? He violated building codes also, Andrew Ones. So Andrew Ones come out and say, him not only building, I'm son of shares in it, him sister and him business partner, Norman Brown. Remember that? Estate Bridge, all right? We say, all right, such man. He said, no own nothing. I'm son, him sister, and him business partner. Remember, you know, business code violation. And look at the connection. Andrew Owens, his son, and business partner, and his sister, whole family ties, and it's what seems as if it's a whole corruption that go on there. Structure. So guess what the Labour at them do? Because we know some Labour at do this, you know. They shoot out Norman, Dennis Garden. I believe in the Labour at them shoot him out. I'm going to tell you why them shoot him out. Because they have a code violation just like Andrew Ones. Number one. Number two, his son have shares in it just like Andrew Ones, his son. So you understand how the Labour at them work? They want to show the parallel. They want to show, say, no better herring, no better barrel. No better herring, no better barrel, right? That's what the Labour at them want to show, you know. So they flush out people, this is my belief, because me know how media work. Me upper, so I do a lot of work, I know research. Me know uppercut and thump work. Me know how stuff work. Me know what kind of information to put out there. Me know how stuff work. So when they push out Dennis Gard, I believe, is a Labour right dash him out there. That's what we believe. I don't PNP dash him out there. The Labour right them dash him out there at the time Andrew Ones wants something to take the pressure off of him. For sure say, I know me alone. So them throw out Dennis Gard out there. Expose Jack Den building as a building out of code violation. He got flagged. Who remember the case? Who remember that? Who don't remember, right? So Andrew Ones' building Estate Bridge got flagged. Andrew Ones said, boy, I know what you know, my son, my sister, my business partner, Mr. Bro. Then shortly after, who them dash out a road? Dennis Garden. Why Dennis Garden? I don't think Dennis Garden is the only one building out of Andrew Ones building out a code. You know? I don't think so. I do not think Dennis Garden and Andrew Ones is toward them building out a code. I don't think so. But I believe why he was a perfect candidate. Toward him a bill out a code, and the son never have shares in it. Because at that time the argument was hot about Andrew Ones' son. And all type of stuff for him rich and all how much acre land over Decima buy and all type of stuff. Remember, man? So the best candidate to throw out there to show, say, stop talking about Andrew Ones. What about him? The whataboutism? Remember, I keep telling you about that. Then here come Dennis Garden out there. His son got shares in a Jack then, so him and his son. And that them I do. You understand me? So that's what happened. Gentle people. The thing about it is, at that time, Mr. Dennis Garden step down. Move from office. You lost my trust. You are a dishonest man in my book. You as a big politician sit down in a KSMSC. If I'm not mistaken, at that time, he was over some building where you submit your building plan. He was over that section. He had to step down. So if you are over that, and you submit basically to yourself, And you're bridging them like you're feathered bridging them and you have your bed well feathered. So if you're over that and you go submit some bogus plan and end up building a tree story, how am I going to trust as a politician and Mark Golden have confidence in him? Mark Golden should have sacked him back then. Mark Golden keep him again till what now? What now? UWI scandal up on the table now. Mark Golden still have confidence in him. Check this out. Wheatley had to step down from Petrojam. Corruption allegations. Andrew Owens again. Put him in there again. But you see all the two men them similar. In them thinking in this case here. You saw Mark Golden make himself look like him and Andrew say that's when they go up on social media and they hear the people say, this man have to step down. Which is Andrew Wheatley to step down. The Labour them can clap back. So what about Dennis Gardner? Why you think the Labour can clap back? And they are right. Dennis Gardner step down to it. Mark Golden clean that piece of trash. You will get it. You get him stuff to talk about. Yeah, the man must leave, man. The man must leave, man. So that is the case. From the man they submitted their plan, the people. Him lose me. No, man, you're a politician, it shouldn't happen. Should never happen. All this happen. And you work a case MAC, and you submit to the same office where you work a plan to build a 2-story building. And you end up with why? Because a 2-story plan is cheaper. You cheat the taxpayers of Jamaica. More of it know here, some people. Submitting a plan to build a 3-story or 2-story, is it more expensive, right? More square footage. Ha! So them try to pimp us. That is God, right? Not paying us money. Try to pimp us. And what me say? Them man they look like some man were well off. Them man they look like them well off, man. Come on, man. People. Oh boy. So that right there, Dennis Garden cannot represent me. You need to go. And Mark Golden's judgment ain't right either. Mark Golden said Andrew Owens' judgment are right by putting his arm around Andrew Wheatley. But check out Mark Golden and Dennis Garden, people. Well, Carlos, a different crime, you know. Well, this man, and more money this and less money that. People, come on. What the difference is you steal a toothpick or you steal $10? What the difference in that? What the difference is you steal a toothpick or you steal $10,000? What the difference, man? What the difference in that, man? Tell me what the difference is you thief a bullet or you drive a man car. What the difference in that, man? Thief not thief, man. Thief not thief, people. What the difference? You steal a box of matches or a lighter and a man steal a whole truck. What the difference? We say thief not thief. So don't come tell me, say, well, Carlos, I'm box of matches. That's how I lighter. But over there, some man thief a truck. So, no, man, you can look at the man who thief the lighter, but go after the man who thief the truck. Thief a thief, especially when you're dealing with government people and politics. On this platform, we are tired of criminals in the office, so me not have no tolerance level for none of them people. Not one of them. None of them, they need to go. And Mark Golden is making a very wrong judgment by keeping Dennis Garden, just like Andrew has made that wrong judgment. You mentioned it, Mark Golden, for keeping Andrew Wheatley. Check my argument. Isn't that sound enough? Or some of you would rather me not bring up back Dennis Garden and we could just beat out Andrew Wheatley then. That's what some of you want me to do, right? That is politics. That is politics. When I talk about country, you look at the two men, you lick them head together, bam, verbally. They will leave office. Garden will leave office. Wheatley will leave office. We start there first. Andrew Owens will leave office. The whole thing corrupt because of him. Phil corrupt because of him. The Ministry of National Security corrupt because of him. National Water Commission corrupt because of him. The road with the spark and the reach program, nothing happened. Everything corrupt because of him. The police force, JCF corrupt. JDF corrupt because everything that's mashed down so have no integrity. The justice system corrupt because of him. The Integrity Commission under attack because of him. The IC and your people. We believe said this I go with the man up at top. If you're willing to speak the truth, the problem is up at top. The fish right from the head, people. That's where the real corruption has come from. So the PNP job is hard. So they have to work harder. You cannot sit down and make such man a drown you out. Right now, when you're looking at the paper right now, can you understand such man on the media? You know? The Labour appear like them tell, appear announcement anytime any scandal come out upon them. You know? I'll be an announcement, they might build this, they might do that. They said out everybody, they said out old Babsy Great, me I wonder if out a grave shall come from. Said everybody have some new announcement. Everybody has some new announcement. Everyone. When I make no sense, not but lies. But that's how the Labour right work, the media, whenever them come under fire. And long time out there, people. So I tell you these things, women know and I ask you. I'll be a promise, them promise. I'll be an announcement, they make. I'll be a lie, them tell. Listen, it's a lie there. And tell me if this word, and tell me if you have experienced this in your life.
Some of the
Hold on.
pressures.
You know him already.
Members of the vulnerable population group
Want to listen to that man, you know? Nigel Fart.
in Jamaica face with respect to
Hold on there. Come on and listen everything to people because things won't make sense. A long time I tell you lie, you know? And because of fool and boo 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 boo.
with respect to back to school.
Hold on there.
So we're here to announce today, what we're here to announce today is a program to alleviate some of the pressures that members of the vulnerable population groups in Jamaica face with respect to back to school. So, Mr. Speaker, the COVID allocation of resources to employees program has been expanded to provide a back to school component to children within the PATH and poor relief programs. It should be noted that the government has, over the last 2 years, provided back to school grant to PATH students. And for this fiscal year, that grant was programmed at $3,500 per student. Because of the COVID pandemic, Mr. Speaker, the government for this fiscal year will provide an overall back-to-school grant of $8,500 per student at the primary and secondary level who are within the PATH or the poor relief programs to assist with procurement of school supplies as the new academic year commences. The government will also provide a grant of $5,000 to every child at the early childhood level within the PATH and poor relief programs.
Remember, them cut the PATH program money. I be a lie them tell. This is from this man did it. People are pay announcement. Go in the paper, go in the news, go on social media, go look at any news from Jamaica. I'll be a new announcement, the Labour them in. People, we see them and show you already. But the people don't believe. The man they go put on water pipe and after the big old news thing about water. And when the man them left man come take up all the water pipe. Put in water pipe and turn on it does to the camera. And after they got no water now come out of the pipe. Jamaica not tired of getting tricked. Eh? Notice on social media the Labour them they on a campaign, brother. Announce all type of thing and advertise. And we say, wow. Jamaica people. I'll be a promise is a Labour them upon. Because they know say that the only thing can soothe Jamaican people's mind. Angie Wagwan, Grand Rising. They know say promises our Jamaica love. They know so we are fool. That's why promises give we comfort. They know so that we're cool we have. I'll be a promise. They know we're so stupid. Hold on, this man I promise the same thing them over and over. Whenever them commander fire people, check out the media. The JDF is the same thing. The JCF rather. The JCF and the Labour Right Party, they're good at PR stunt. Whenever you see the JCF getting any, shoot some youth and they question them and they all over in the media, you see them come out and about crime is down and them have this thing with it. Penalize them, tell people. But the people are so stupid they can't tie out Jamaica people a goat, like a goat, a bushy piece of rope. Just look at promises. Just promise them something. Yes, bossy. All right, boss. I promise. You can't promise Jamaica people something was so stupid that the politician can use the same promise them and delivered promises them over and over and over and over by the stupid set of people. I want to learn, I know, on my term, are the same lies them are copied. It shows that we are fools. To ease our mind, looking at it, people, remember me, I teach you something, you know. Maybe not take quite a while now. So me understand how the media thing work. I've been watching, I've been paying attention, I've been studying. Yeah, me know the Labour Party. Whenever I see them come under fire, oh, the media campaign turn up, going at every paper. You see every minister then put out here to do some work. How we gonna do this? Look, I will never see them before. Anytime the Labour Party is under fire, and you want to send out all the minions, everybody to come, you go advertise this, you go announce that, you go announce that. Because them fools need to be comforted with a promise. Well, we're fool on backside. Anyway, the problem is the people. Remember me tell you already though. So anyways, the problem is the people. Them. So me just pull up that piece of Nigel fart there. For you can get to understand Wagwan and how lie along them a lie to us. Now, I'm going to touch on that topic before we move on to the Chinese argument. Come on. Chinese claat back, you know, people. I want you guys to know so the Chinese claat back at the incoming US ambassador to Jamaica. So Chinese clap back, like me tell you, them always clap back. Remember me? Me know these things, you know. That's why I always tell you these things. And not true. Them always clap back. Chinese are going to sit down. So let's read about this editorial from the book of the Gleaner. Editorial Ascot Revisited. Evans principal Mark Jackson and his teachers at Ascot Primary School are rightly criticized for lacking emotional intelligence. Their crude two-tiered graduation ceremony based on performance in the PEP exams should prompt deeper reflection on an issue they clumsily attempted to address. The education outcomes do or should matter. The controversy will hopefully lead to two outcomes. First, an end to practice of promoting children annually despite their lack of grasp at the appropriate age and grade levels of foundational subjects critical to deeper learning in the language of instruction. This amounts to placing children on a conveyor belt to failure. Education system in Jamaica is a failure. Don't listen to the woman that come out to her hair look like a map. Tell you all of this. She's lying. You can't be information minister and education minister at the same time. Information minister to burnish and polish the prime minister is going to take precedence over your education ministry. Where you find education ministry and information minister, they know what they're doing. That is how to kill the system. You give somebody who's busy and have less time to go over the youth them and check out the schools them. You need an education minister, full stop. Not an education and an information minister. This woman have too much. She not take care of the youth. Me tell you already, the youth must fail. So, second, the abolition at least in government-controlled or supported institutions of the long-standing practice of dressing young children in expensive attire or having them wear martyr boards and gowns for graduation from basic and primary schools. Ascot Primary located in Portmore, like many primary schools, has traditionally staged these questionable graduation ceremonies. What sparked last week's controversy was its decision to partially bifurcate the event in Jamaica. Children complete the primary education at grade 6 and at 6 sit the PEP primary exam profile exams, which assess whether they meet their proficient standard in language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. This year, Ascot Primary decided that students who met the proficient threshold would form the first or top tier of gradients. This group would wear gowns and martyr boards and lead the procession their parents were required to pay $26,000 for regalia and associated events. The second-tier students who did not meet the proficient standard would wear different attire without gowns or mortarboards and pay $16,000. While this was not the state intention, our Miss Jackson explained to the Education Ministry, the outcome, which should have been anticipated, was the public humiliation of some students and embarrassment for their parents. The episode could have lasting negative psychological effects on the affected children. Yet the school stated aim was to highlight and recognize those who met what officials believe were established competent standards at the end of primary education. Some of them people are over with kids, I wonder who them. I be foolish, I want people. However, its approach failed to confront two fundamental questions relevant to both the school's performance and national education outcomes. Neither the size of Ascot's grade 6 cohort nor the proportion that met PEP proficiency standard is clear. It would be important to know what responsibility, if any, Principal Jackson and his teachers take for these shortcomings. Despite recent improvements, official data show that each year, about 1 in 3 students leave grade 6 not proficient in language arts. The figure exceeds 4 in 10 in mathematics. Ronald Thwaites, a former education minister and Roman Catholic deacon involved in managing church schools, suggests that even these... So basically, people, we're not going further. So basically, I'm a bonfire, funny, because the kids never get singled out. So if your education, even if you're a certain grade, you wear a different gown. So if hey, you're dunce over there, so we have bright kids over here, so. No. Jamaica government, them learn them a thing from. The system allow you to embarrass its youths. All right. I don't know if it's still going on, but me do video upon it and many times. But it's how your government embarrass you. If you owe the government in a school, you owe anything in a school, they will put your name and the pictures and the information out there in building in banks and some place. Allow me to tell people. If you go to school and you owe the government any money, they'll put your pictures out there and expose you. Minister, show you say the culture and the cruel leader. May I ask you, if you owe them money, if they don't put your name on a bank and say you owe them money, and your name never out there on the paper saying owe money to school, and that Jamaica do, embarrass you, tear down youths, then not build them up. That's why they can borrow $30 million from the World Bank to build STEM school, and I'll know one school no build. The only thing we say I build a more grave for the youth than one at dirt. No steal. Borrow money to say when I help the youth then. What is STEM school them there? Where's the 4.6 billion Jamaican dollars? That 30 million US dollars. Oh no, Ramfi, embarrass the youth then. Let me show you another embarrassment again. I did video because it came to my knowledge, my attention, it came in the media, where Youth and Path program in schools join separate lines from students with money. Youth who is on government program that afford them lunch in school, them join a separate line over there, the poor kids over there who is on government aid, while we with money over here. I did videos on that. Is that the first to do these things? When them done say get different uniform, go over there so. You owe government money, they embarrass you, your name all everywhere, every building, in the paper. You dip on the Path program, different system. Path program on the poor people go over the line there. While me and my brethren them over there, so I look at one over there and say, no, them are the poor kids. That is what your black man create for you. So no, don't come out as a go on like say this are the first. I mean, some people from the Ministry of Education yap up. Go away. We don't have the time. This woman with this hero look like map. She don't have the time for our kids, people. She don't know what she's doing. Who is an information minister and a minister of education at the same time? For those of us in independent media, we know to get information, it takes time to source information. She has so many ministries to source information from an agency, a fair job to make the Prime Minister look good, a fair job to come polish and burnish Prime Minister image. So she get from all the, look at the work she have now. Look at the work she have. So many ministry and agents and ministers, so many broad. Fair job is to bring the niceness come to Uno. You boss a work, man. This a fair job will make our party look good. When she have time to go deal with thousands of people in Jamaica. They say the school them a mash up. They say education a mash up. Oh no, say education a mash up on the be an idiot boy. But me say for say education a mash up. While them are telling say are the best since, and them are use the PR stunt and the lie and the paint to paint up the dirt, the piece of board, the chich in your mouth. The woman have the time. They treat the youth like a crap in Jamaica. And not the first time. They already given the two other examples. Because some people are think this go one off. The bride pit them go over this and they wear different going and different. No. No. If it's a path program, you join a different line. We do videos of that because period come out and make nice. So they pick in a different line because they're on path program. And then you them with money over here, so you have rich and over there the poor line. Rich line over here, so and poor line over there, so that a go on. That a go on our schools. When all the government money is graduate from schools, your name will be plastered. You want to go to get a job, your image will be nasty, especially in the era of social media. Them don't give a damn people. Who is worse? The master or the slave who have become master? Who hit you hotter? Consider that. Let's move to my last point, people. And then I cut out, which is the Chinese clapback. Well, on this platform, I talked to you about Donald Tapia, and the last time Trump was in power. It was on this Chinese thing. It was the 5G and the Huey.
Scores of demonstrators are gathered
And all them things there. No. And I saw him, give an interview with the Gleaner, where he asked, and I played that for you guys here, when he asked if America and China should get into a war, what side Jamaica is going to be on. Donald Tapia asked that. And I was trying to get Seams, an American company, to put in the 5G system in Jamaica. And from what he was speaking, it seems as if such man's head was buried in the sand. And decided he might go to China and not listen to Donald Tapia. I don't know if he was calculating that Trump soon come out of office and he's not going to come back. So by the time Trump come back into office, because a lot of us never know that Trump would have come back, right? And I'm thinking including such man. So by a look, when Trump come back, such man get deeper with the Chinese. Very deeper, more business, where you about the pinnacle, where you about so much are going in Jamaica. But when I read about the Chinese clapback, right? You know me from all that? When I read it, did you guys read it? Because me here in America say what them do for we. They might use that as leverage. What they did for us the other day in a Melissa. Well, people don't see what going on in Venezuela. A lot of people lose their life. They have to go to them people in Venezuela, people. Earthquake. And they have some solar flare up now. They have some funny things happen over there now, people. You know. Hold on, people. So it look like a fight them a fight over Jamaica. China is using the same thing too. What China is saying, how much them spend in Jamaica, right? The US is saying the same, how much them spend in Jamaica, them help out Jamaica, and it was there for us, and blah, blah, blah. China is now saying the same thing too. And that them are saying. So China clapped back. China's rebuffed comments by United States US Ambassador nominee Carrie Lake as it defended its 53-year relationship with Jamaica, pointing to over $2.1 billion in local investment and recent disaster relief as proof of mutually beneficial partnership. The response comes a week for Lake after Lake signaled to a Senate Foreign Relations Committee hearing that she intends to counter China's influence in Jamaica. Lake told U.S. lawmakers that, if confirmed, she would actively work to ensure that Jamaica continues to choose transparency, serenity, and partnership with the United States over dependence on actors whose states over dependence on actors whose interests do not align with our shared values. Yesterday, however, China, through its embassy in Kingston, said it has been and will continue to be good friends and good partners for equality, mutual benefit, and common development with Latin America and the Caribbean. That statement of blood, a lie, you know. A lie, this, you know. Because this couldn't be true. Yesterday, however, China, through its embassy in Kingston, said it has been and will continue to be good friends and good partnership for equality. What equality, China? What money are investing in Jamaica? Una leeches. All road lead to China. Since una did every road are the worst. Don't come tell about some hospital una build up down. So one local hospital and one local building, foreign affair building and one local so one can snoop and listen to people. A building are probably bugged. Don't come tell me these stuff. If a 50 odd years friendship with the Chinese, what the factory wanna build there? Then why the Conroy Regional Hospital can't done? Then why take Burkina Faso 2 years to complete a whole hospital from ground up? And a repair hospital and it can't done. What kind of secrecy the Chinese and the Jamaican government in her? I don't see this as a no mutual, not at all. I don't see this as a fair and balance. Una take from the Jamaican people. What is going on here? Using the Jamaican people to make China get rich. Under the watchful eyes of Jamaican government. If Jamaicans own all them Chinese business out there, they will be paying taxes. The road are fixed, everything that nice. How you have so much people that do business in the country and not giving back to the country? They must broke. So what you hear China saying here is a goddamn lie. Remember, you know, me not depend no side, you know. A Jamaica side, me depend. Don't get it twisted. A Jamaica side, me depend. So me hear them attack. Me call it out. With a bullshittery. So it said openness, inclusiveness, and win-win collaboration are the hallmark of China-LAC cooperation. You believe that? Win-win for China. Me not see no win-win for Jamaica, bro. Win-win for China. Where the factory there, China? China, where the factory them there? You can build out of thing our government no want that. China, and a win-win because you buy up all the US dollars them, you go undermine the banks in Jamaica under the watchful eyes of the government. The government know this, you know. You can use your credit card, they can come from America and go in one of the Chinese supermarket and put your card in the POS system and Chinese full of cash under them counter. They just do you, just tell them how much US dollar you want and Chinese giving you cash. It is also alleged that anytime the scammers them bingo, the Chinese are the one them who cash them out. Government know that. Pay illegal thing are going with the government and the Chinese in Jamaica. Only now say one ras. So they say no equal nothing. So that means that we can forget that there is a bank. You know? The lady who helped me. She go to Chinese go get money off her card. Me help her. She go to the Chinese go get money off her card. She don't have to go nowhere where there is a bank. Or a Cambia. So we give the Chinese duty-free imports. We give them tax break. Now they are buying up all the US dollars. Now they are pimping the system. They're undermining the banks. The bank. Chinese turn full cambio in them supermarket and turn bank. Under the watchful eyes of the government. We are getting tax break, duty-free imports, give them everything. Police don't even stop them on road. But the same Chinese, them are bringing fake baby feeding. Baby feeding, you know. Have a baby them are approaching, you know. People have a baby them are tamper with, you know. Fake curry, fake rum, fake boom, fake engine oil, fake rice, fake every goddamn thing, fake clothes, fake shoes, fake products. It's like the disrespect and the love where you take out your heart and give these people. Disrespect. No love, them not invest nothing in Jamaica people. What the investment there? They might build this and build that, then get pay for it, man. Government have to give them whole per land. Me want to know the road the Chinese build at Jamaica. How long they toll in the road? That toll and pay for the road already. So when we ever take over the toll, you see them every plan and them deal want to get there with them Chinese, yeah? Me want the US come mash it up. Me swear to God. Me don't love the US mash it up. Because that's the only way we can get from under it. Remember, we're not a friend by either side, but we're not. That's something. But we want somebody come mash it up. Because we don't know what we get ourselves in. We have to take out 2,000 acre land and give them for what? For build some road? 50-year concession. 30-year concession bigger than every other concession we ever signed. Look here. 30 years longer than all other concession Jamaica signed. To deal with the Chinese, we have to give them 50-year concession to recoup their money. 30 years longer than... So are there some special people? No, man, this is as if the only way we will come off of this, come on as if the US has come mash up everything. Because we're not benefit off of these people. We're not benefit our backside. We say we're not benefiting. Apart from little cheap, bogus clothes where I get, a little fake food and I sell me in the supermarket where government now regulate nothing. Apart from that, what we are benefit from Chinese? Tell me. Remember, we're not a friend enough. Keep that in your head. Stop going like someone a friend and gaga. We just use our experience on earth. If a man help you, use the knowledge you learn from him to better yourself. That is what we're not using. But tell me how we benefit from China. So may I read now this article I saw. There must a lot in 2025 Chinese invest money, how much money in Jamaica. But hold on there. Remember me tell you about the old boyfriend and the new boyfriend, you know. So when people see that, I mean, still see that comment section where people say China do more for Jamaica. No, they did not. They didn't. The new boyfriend do more for Jamaica than America. No, they did not. The greatest thing anybody can do for you to elevate you and your race is education. Can you marry Mr. Chin daughter? How many Jamaicans married Mr. Chin daughter then? How much of them come to Jamaica and say one poor get to youth and marry them and take them on and change them life? You can call China and beg a man of money from Western Union to Western Union or, you know, whatever. But may I ask again, how many of us married Mr. Chin daughter or Mr. Chin's son then? Now, how many of us married Uncle Sam's daughter and his son then? Look good now, man. Remember, even though we're not a friend, but we have to know ourselves, the blood clean, and know we're enemy. We have to pay attention upon earth. I know the difference. Can any one of us, the new boyfriend, you know, can any one of us be allowed to come to their home and meet their family? But how much I only know Uncle Sam family then? Scrub them niece, the auntie, the mother, the sister. You have to think, people. Don't make, because I want to know, everything is all that bad from long time. Remember, we are not afraid enough. What we should have used as black people, our work is why we are here. We should have used the knowledge we learned from overseas all these years, the wealth that we accumulate. There are millions of Jamaicans overseas with billions of dollars. Knowledge, all the politics, Jamaican. Name any occupation in the world you can think of. Name any one of them. No? Name any one of them. Some Jamaican in it for it. if as ex-Jamaica in the river foreign. So tell me that the white man open the doors and give you a clear shot, just like any other white man boy. You go to school with them. Me understand there are lines that are drawn. We don't even go to say yet. But you get a fair shot. There was a black man who was a president, Obama. So it shows that there's still hope, my people. Jamaicans in a politics in America, would the Chinese make we even sit down at any desk? Much less we got to talk about going to government in China. Look, no man. We are screw Uncle Sam that time, niece them, we are screw them. I hope a mixed pickney boy from Jamaican, man. Show me them about Mr. Chindata, you know. Look good, man. We own house and land at China. And one way this is sitting there, got people, one way it's going. All road lead to China. The Belt and Road Initiative need to cut off. It's one of the biggest destruction to Jamaica is that Belt and Road Initiative where we believe is good. It's not good for us. What China is using, the poor people of Jamaica to come up and get rich. The stupid government give immigrants an even playing field. That's how we get. An even playing field in native. Get an even playing field and the immigrants get the level part of the playing field. Not even police stop them. So what I tell you, say, when they foul you, the referee them blow the whistle. When the immigrant them foul you, the referee now blow the whistle. Police don't even stop Chinese pan road. Immigrants get tax break and duty-free imports. Even after the hurricane, the government don't even look at the business people who get mashed up and say, look here, may I give you a tax break and duty-free imports. Lift on your back on your foot. Guess who continue to get tax break and duty-free imports? People whose country never get no mash up. People whose country never support, never get any mash up from the destruction of the hurricane. China never get no hurricane damage, family. These countries never get, but we still have them in our country, Chinese and the Indians, and not just them alone, Chinese, Indians, and some other people. It's like everybody who do business as an immigrant, tax break, duty-free imports, treat Jamaica like a piece of glass when it's a diamond. Yeah, man, take piece of it, man. Take piece of it, man. What the class to do business in Jamaica? I'll give you a tax break. Pay them $2 an hour. Even the people in Jamaica who work, no government and the pay a labor right. Make sure so the people get scraps. It is when Jamaicans jump on plane and go to another Caribbean island and do the same thing, spreading a bed in a hotel like they were doing in Jamaica, that only when they can't send back something to Jamaica to build a house down there. You saw they treat the people, they say, we're tired of paying and labor right. All they seem to do is come in the office and get rich. I'm tired of it. That's why we're getting at them a corruption with the Chinese, because I let that Chinese like to give money, you know. Politicians get cash from the Chinese. Right? They like to get money. It's all about money. Portia went to China and came back. She get her state visit. Sutman went to China and get them state visit. They put a puss mouth, and when he come back, our Goat Island was for sale. And the Portia was up for grabs. Don't forget these things. It was such man, the good opposition he was, that stopped that, you know. Can jump in a boat and get him and some environmentalists and drive around Goat Island and environmentalists and tell them, boy, with the media. If the Chinese them do this and that to a Goat Island, it'll be a catastrophic blah, 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 blah. Such man is there. But at the same time, it was all for politics. Because such man don't give a damn about the environment. Look at Dry Harbor. The citizens won. The citizens took him to court. Not the PNP. Citizens took him to court and won. Yeah. One people may talk about. And the man say want to go back and challenge the people winning. So such man is not about not like that people. You don't care about nothing about no country people, no environment. When you talk about climate change, I want him go here a World Economic Forum. I want them white boy give him a talk, him a parrot, them shit what I talk about. He don't know what I talk about. He come and talk about nuclear. Yo. I always spend my time him say we can't make money off of that. We can't even control the waste. We are kill our fish in a real cobra several times a year. We can't control the waste from backside mining in the mud lake. We cannot control and contain that. Many people living around them areas, them houses get destroyed, them tank tap, them house tap, the zinc on the house. Me see this one man after taking clothes from out of his closet and put in a suitcase and barrel because of beer dust in the mud lake. Toxic chemical in the mud lake and people are breathing all that. We can't contain that. I want to go nuclear. Look here, man. Look here, man. Everything on money, people. This Chinese thing is about experience. The Road and Belt Initiative. I tell you, man, I hope I can say things. It is a bad thing for the country. Someone does the cheap stuff, you know. No, because they may get cheap stuff from people sell back. You see the mentality I talk about. That is about you. That is about you and your pocket. Let's talk about the wider country. We went to Jamaica for 4 months, we stay out there. When we notice Jamaicans are ready for business. The young people can see how they position themselves. They are ready to run any business. The type of business we see some young people a challenge in Jamaica right now. Young people have some type of business. They don't start a business. The youth them are take chance at Jamaica. Say, blow. The youth them are ready for run supermarket. They're ready for run hardware. They're ready for run pharmacy. The youths of Jamaica, they are ready to run their country. What me say about that? The young businessmen them and businesswomen them in Jamaica. Me just come to Jamaica, come see them. Young people, vibrant, intelligent, and step up in their life. For them to get a building to rent is almost impossible. Because the Jamaicans are working with the Chinese also. Why? The Chinese undermine everything, people. Chinese always use their money to get whatever they want. So what came to my understanding in Jamaica that the Chinese will pay double per month what the landlord is asking for, the property. If the landlord says, I want 100,000 a month, and me are going to go bid, I say, yeah, man, I can't pay 100,000. The Chinese will take 200,000. So me as a Jamaican won't get it. Because the landlord said, what? The Chinese tell me, say, they will give me $200, 200,000. Well, Carlos are giving me 100,000. That is a rent, yes. But the Chinese are giving some extra. You can't rent Carlos. We can rent to the Chinese. On top of that, it came to my understanding in Jamaica that the Chinese are paying up to 5 years in rent one time. So if Chinese are paying 5 years in rent and they're paying double, what happened to Jamaicans? The government know them bumbo claat, you know. The government know, you know. Just like how the government knows them about all the US dollars in Jamaica sent back to China. Just like how the government know that they are using their place as a cambio, they might undermine the banking system. The government know all these things. The Chinese, listen to me, the Chinese will pay more. 2 double month, they'll pay 5 months. They know some Jamaicans not no money. So them use their money and bully every country them going on. Buy out the cheaper politicians them will love money. Buy out the cities them will love money. Chinese will help. Black man will help the Chinese kill black business. That's what's going on in Jamaica. Jamaica not black enough to say no, man. But the time the people that plan to get a little thing going to Jamaica. Talk to the brother, show him the proposal, show him everything. Say, yeah, man, that was shot. He have some building. And when it come time, people, then I'm going to communicate, get the price and everything, willing to go. The man gives some Chinese. When I go to Jamaica, I see him, you know, this last time. I'm going to tell him about himself. I tell him to rate youth and youth. And man, I know from my local youth, you know. He would have seen me grow up from nothing. So, these people look at plaza in Jamaica. It's hard to rent a Jamaica, they not do it. They rent the Chinese. Come with all the excuse. Remember they rent the Chinese, you can't bother the Jamaican people here, man. And this round on a blood clot country. Because all of that money going back to where? Where do you think that money go? It are going to a bank so you could get a loan from it? Where do you think that money is going, people? We're not looking at ourselves. The most Chinese we have in Jamaica, the more we have in Jamaica, the worse the road is. The more Chinese we have, the worse the hospital. The more Chinese are the worse the crime. The more Chinese are the worse in every goddamn thing. Because them business don't make no sense in Jamaica. The real revenue is not coming back to the country. You hire fuel to Jamaica and give them bull of money. We'll be at the cash register and shit. After you look at Jamaican in the back, I wrap out chicken back. Come and go there and go see it. The type of chicken Chinese I do in Jamaica also. Come and go there and go see this. Chinese will rent out several buildings in the same town. It's happening in Newmarket. Them turn them in a storeroom. One of these ladies was in her place, I do her business for the longest. Right? She me ask where she is. She there yard, sit down. Why? There is a Chinese rent out up there, brother. Chinese buy out the next place about top another lady. She had cooked there for years. Here goes Chinese again, kick her out. They go run her out, lock down the place. The two places in Newmarket I tell about, the Chinese have turned it in a storeroom. What do you think that is? They don't have enough place to store stuff. They are killing out the competition. Fools. How one Chinese can rent out? People, this one Chinese own 4 buildings on Newmarket. 2 of them are supermarket. They move from one to the next 2 supermarket, and them have the other 2 in a storage. So there are potential black people who would like to have those buildings to rent to start a business. Young Jamaicans, people, I swear to God. I'm proud of my people. I'm proud of the young people them. They need a chance. But under this circumstances, they don't know that the youth them know they're under pressure. No man just thinks about I'm a car, no call us and They don't even know. So we used to have movie theater. They don't even know. We used to control our goddamn airport and we airplane and we port. They don't even know, so we have water everywhere. They don't even know we first have water and light around here and telephone. They don't even know, so we used to have a functional train. You they don't know we used to build so much things. We have industrial factories in Jamaica. They don't know. Most youth just believe, boy, I have a car and John know things are going on, no, brother. But we say, my God, Jamaica got enough youth who are smart, I swear to God. We see young people ready to run the country and now give them a chance to run it. Chinese full up everywhere. None of them young people can get no place to rent. Because the old Jamaican them, people may go to school, you know. May go to states, you know. Santa Cruz, enough black businesses there and all them supermarket, you know. For you young people who think that Chinese alone can do it, you have no faith in your own self. The Jamaica that I grew up in, blacks and Chinese, you see there, you know. And so look at Indian like Mr. Azan and them man, them man always them out, them some type of man. We have the Chinese in Jamaica, who the original Chinese. I'm not talking about the Belt and Road Chinese. I have problem with the Belt and Road Chinese. That's the problem I have with the Chinese. That the Chinese have a problem with the Belt and Road Chinese because this whole initiative, this whole plan, this whole program is just meant to suck out any country where them go and leave it dry. If all road lead to China, where the road they will lead to Jamaica? That's why everybody pissed away. Now them have said prisoners come to Jamaica. It is not the first time. Jamaica accepted prisoners from China to work on the road. What a plan, what a deal. Think about that. Think about when a man feels him a slave, even when the chain come off his foot. Think about a leader who thinks him a still, just stop cuss about the people. I don't know where me get it from. The spirit about it, please leave me. Some man feels them a slave, even when the chain come off of them foot. The man have to accept some things like him an idiot. Where when we are got foreign land, we have to get a clean police report, don't it? Clean police report. Your country know that. Them know that. But you got to take prisoners from China. You come up on the road. No wonder the USA is a shithole country anyway. Hey. People, look at us now. Even the chain come off our foot. Your leader still act like a slave. Where's the respect for the people in this country? Me say they don't rate the country, man. You think we can bring the prisoner come in my country, people like Western Savannah? The man go take prisoner from China. This another the first thing. This another the first thing. The man take prisoners from China for fix road. And the first. But your people are required to get a clean police record to go to other people's country. How is that? How? A clean police record, Jamaicans have to fly out. But you man can accept you. No wonder they call you a shithole country. We bring in Chinese in Jamaica come work. We are criminals on road. So, you see what I go on now? The man make a country be a shithole country. Chinese come to Jamaica, open illegal garage, collecting money, doing work. The building never have no permit at all, people. No permit in the building and a permit, believe me. To build no code. They don't observe. Violate every code. Car line up there overnight. The same people them again, you know. I say the people, them black people don't wise up. I say chain come off of our foot, but we still slave. The black people them start coping out of an excuse now. Why them got Chinese? Because the mechanic this and the mechanic that. Me understand that some mechanic need to fix up themselves at Jamaica. But the man them mix up every mechanic tonight now say, they got Chinese and they want China. The people are the night, the people them out there, the Jamaican people, you know. That's why the Chinese they say we are stupid. They will drop in your community in 1 week. You guys will help the Chinese to shut down your own black business. Black people. Chain come off our foot, but we still feel so we are slave. Chain come off our foot. We still feel so we are slave. You get this local work with the Chinese work at the back and this and that. They make whole of money because they sell so much fake stuff to Jamaica. Or you can't beat a man who is dishonest. You can't. If you play the game right and me a cheat, you can't beat me. Me I win every time because you play right and you play honest and me I play dishonest. And whenever, so we have these Chinese who come in the country with this garage stuff, everything illegal. When them check out, these Chinese now have no documents. Them in the country illegal. Them now have no documents, and a few of them who have paperwork did not permit them to work in a garage. But instead of the Jamaica government ship the asses back, deport them. May I show you what them always show what kind of shithole country Jamaica is. Guess what them do? They regularize them, give them paperwork. Imagine ICE catch you up as so illegal. And ICE say, don't move, man, stay away there, man. I'll go get you some paperwork, okay? You make a regularize you. That's what Jamaica do for the Chinese who come out to come break laws, you know. Chang, the Chinese man who is over immigration. He makes sure the Chinese are nice. The Chinese man, Chang, the Minister of National Security, he over immigration, you know. He go get paperwork, go get the Chinese there who break laws. Illegal garage, working illegally. The man did not send back the Chinese home. So you see, over and over and over, Chinese prisoners come over and come work. Right? Chinese break the law, you regularize them. Brother, no wonder the US sent prisoners come to Jamaica because the man make Jamaica a shithole country. No respect for the country. None. Let me tell you, man, you could send nobody in the country come work, man. No, man, you can't do that to me. If you can't do it in your country, you got to show me respect. Not because you give me food last night or you feed me this morning. My face stay now. Don't think because you feed me, you can do whatever you want to do with me. In a work like that. Me will bite the hand that feed me. Me bite it. Not because you feed me, I got to deal with a certain way. Me I got problems. You understand me? So this whole Chinese thing, people, remember me I show you, know? I'm a future, me I look for me youth them, you know? This Chinese thing at Jamaica need to cut off. This World Belt and Road Initiative need to cut off. Just have the regular Chinese them out there. Some of the Chinese need to leave to a Chinese in our country. You know, so one in South Africa. You see the line going in South Africa. You know, so what's going on over there? You know, so what's going on in South Africa. You know, so what's going on in America. You know, so what's going on all over the people that want them place. We're the only one running and go like 701 place. We're the only one running and go like we don't want a place and we don't see what's going on. We don't see the government then take over 2,000 acre land give Chinese to build a road. And then put toll in the road. The toll alone, the most expensive toll in the road, is to show that the Chinese in Jamaica don't care about the people. They are there to screw it from Jamaica. Why is it the Chinese toll is the most expensive in the world? May I ask? So it's showing that the Chinese have no heart for the Jamaica people. Their thing is to take as much without mercy. The government cannot negotiate about no toll price around here. The Chinese can go high. We said Jamaica pay the highest in toll in the world. Did you know that the toll is higher than the Golden Gate Bridge? Yo. China in Jamaica to do business with their leech. Think about it, people. Or me give a tax break and duty free import and give me fake baby feeding for my baby then. Think about that. What about the part there? Fake curry. Fake food. All kind of food. Fake engine oil. No man no wonder the car them burst into flames at Jamaica. Look, a fender bender. Jamaica, the car them burst into flames. It's not about us business, family. We, the people of Jamaica, were running business before the Chinese then came there. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with someone now? We have Indians in China the same way, in Jamaica. We have the origin of the Chinese out there. We have the business people out the same way. With we Jamaican people, what we never have is a Belt and Road Chinese. What is that doing to Jamaica? Tell me, man. The more Chinese you have, the worse the country gets. Because the money not staying in the country. They are scraping up all the revenue from the people, every dollar. Chinese supermarket full. What's all that profit for? What's all that profit for? Is it benefiting Jamaica? All Chinese can talk about look a few people employed. Exploitation that. You hear me I say? So the thing about it, how I feel look at people here and there. Look at cheap clothes here and there, man. Can woman look busy because I get some cheap stuff from some Chinese. But look on the structure of Jamaica people. Start look on those things are skin surface on a spray up job, you know? A spray up job. Look on the bone of Jamaica people. Look on the good. Where the Chinese are benefit with. Show me. They're going to go spend 4 months. The worst road in our history. And we have the most Chinese. Tell me how that makes sense. Them trucks up on the road that carry sugar, flour, steel, cement, sand. Because Chinese come out and sell everything. Chinese are sell more than food. If you come in the community and see somebody that sell feeding, Chinese start sell the feeding. Chinese are copycat. Everything, people. Tell me. Chinese big old trailer than the pan road that carry everything and mash up the road. How do I contribute to that? As evening come, you see police with long guns spread off a Chinese place, hanging around to make sure Chinese safe. While the rest of Jamaica, them who really pay the taxes, unsafe. Because all the firepower is in the Chinese supermarket. I make sure Chinese safe. Chinese are pay taxes. So that if them alone, police don't get paid, don't it? Eh? Chinese are undermining the government. They're buying all the US dollars. They are undermining the banking system. Nobody said nothing. But when they said the police go shoot the youth them. Chinese are break laws in almost all of the business place for them there. Eh? It's alleged that Chinese when they cash out scammers money when scammers bingo. Eh? If you come from foreign and you need 100,000 US off your card, go into a Chinese store, the bank don't see you. The Chinese get 10%, not the bank. The Chinese get 10%. Blood cleat. The government, the Chinese are getting 10%. When they take a card, got the Chinese, 10% them collect for themselves. We don't see a problem with that. It's a punk, the Chinese are a punk with. A leech. Suck them and suck out the country dry. Any country see the Belt and Road Initiative going on. Enough to build up the country, boy. What kind of investment I invest, boy? If all the money go back to your country, where is the development in my country from all these building, all these businesses? Eh? Business full. We got Santa Cruz. Chinese sitting up on our roadside. Busy. Where are the benefits? Why the road them so bad at Santa Cruz? The place all dusty. Look at rainfall and the whole place muddy. Where the benefit there? Eh? Look here, man. Think conscious, man. We love to think about surface. Look a paint job. And that's what I think about. Think about the structure of Jamaica. If we have these young people, I swear to God, young Jamaicans ready to run business, the government need to regulate. Where a man and the money. You need to regulate rent. You need to regulate rent in Jamaica where a landlord can't take in somebody because of more money and can pay more money than you and push out a Jamaican. That is what's going on. Government are not regulating. You don't hear the PNP talk about it either. Because it is alleged that the Chinese have built construction properties of PNP and labor right. It's alleged. So everybody are use the Chinese and the Chinese are use them in return. And not them, the Chinese are use us. Jamaican politicians give everything to the Chinese for their own greed and their own benefit. Leave a Jamaica that is not balanced for me youth them come. If you cannot get a place to rent right now, tell me about your grandkids. They want to turn a businessman. They want a place to rent. How do they get a place to rent? Government don't regulate nothing. So Chinese are allowed to pay double the rent that you're asking and pay 5 years because of 5 years break the government, give them tax break. So they pay that whole 5 year one time. Where's the regulation from the government that really allow that to happen? Huh? People, we could look upon it, the thing want to black people, we don't look in us and see the beauty. Nah, man. Every time you're looking in the mirror as another black man, he was a devil, he was a this, he was a that, we can't this, we can't that. Even road construction. Who built some of the best roads in Jamaica? No we. Who built some of the best roads in Jamaica? No we. Sometimes you walk to some place and the road is bad. You might come up one little piece of asphalt there, Panny. The little piece of asphalt there from back in the days, And when you look on the road, you see the foundation made out of rock. They lay rocks on the road. I remember when I grew up, they used to make people chop rock stone, bust up rock stone at roadside. They used to buy it for put on road. Rock stone, crush rocks. Man used to broke up rock stone to go up on road as the base. Who built some of the best road in Jamaica, people? What happened to the road from down at St. Thomas? Who built that road? How much time them dig up that road there? Look here, man. We want back to country, man. We want this Belt and Road initiative to cut off. Are the biggest problem to us. Everything I go back. People no money not staying in the country. I want to hear me, I say, man. If you go to Santa Cruz and look on all of them business there, Chinese and Indian and people from all about in the world, the money will go right back at them yard. What the purpose of them owning the business? They not shut down and come on your potluck, They not come on your run robbing. They not come support you. They not buy nothing from you. The money now circulate in the country. The money to heap up the money from the people and bring out bogus stuff, come sell them. Just take as much money from them idiots. Because these people are so short-sighted. They are helping me shut down other Jamaican business. Heap all the money come. It's not going in the bank. How many times you hear them rob Chinese? Chinese have all the money in them yard and them in a some local bus with that travel from point A to point B and somebody point them out and rob them. It's like the money they put money in bank, people. Road lead back to China. This Belt and Road initiative with the politician, I believe it's to grease politician pocket. How come Chinese are build politician building right now? They come to Jamaica for that. Want to our contractor. Well, Carlos, the Jamaica contractor, them and this and here we go again. There we go again. We understand so we have a problem. We could fix the damn problem, man. We can't keep running from a problem. We could address contractor problem in Jamaica then. Let's figure it out. Let's get up and protest against crooked contractors in Jamaica and ask that the government do something about them. That's how we fix that, Let's ask about crooked politician contractor in Jamaica. We could fight. Yeah? Ask the government that they do something about. They could picket against that. We don't say, well, I'm a Jamaican contractor, give it the Chinese them. We will never come to nothing. We're not smart. We're not wise. The gone people. No stay there. No stay that talk about China because see you want one fly in the house, people. You know one fly come in the house and I bother you. Annoying, man, the most annoying stuff, man. One fly, people come in the house and I bother you. One fly, you see people. And every time you see one lick him. One fly, people. One fly. And now the crap out of him. So I'll find him and take care of him. One fly, people. Yeah, man. You know, with the back door. But anyway, people, look on it good. This Belt and Road Initiative is cut out. And I swear to God, remember when I'm a friend in it. So nobody believe say, me an idiot and I know my position. I myself, me I look out for Jamaica, yeah? Me pray to God, America come cut off the belt, that deal here. Where Chinese control the port and they get 2,000 acre land and they get the Roaring River. Chinese know the situation with water. So Chinese, what I read is that the Chinese are the one who point on the land that they want. Let me ask you a question. So the Chinese point on the land when they want and the government give them. It's not the government who pick this piece and say, have a piece set aside for the Chinese. Hi guys, this is for you. The Chinese are the one that what me read. Fly around that plane and point on the land when they want. So the whole Roaring River and the water. Remember me tell you about the problem with water. The Chinese know this ahead of them idiots, you know. That's why I say them wanna take off the chain off of them, but we lead them still up on the plantation. Them fooling them. Roaring River and give to the Chinese. How you gonna take water and give to the Chinese when water is our problem? But Chinese know that from way out. Them smarter than wiser. Our leader will say money. Always sit, we take a river with water give Chinese. PNP never say a word about it either. Them complicit too, you know. The PNP complicit with the selling out of a country. They are. The PNP in bed with the Chinese too. We don't have no good leader about your people. They must sell out. Look at the country. 4 months to spend in Jamaica. And when we go to go study the youths, them, we say, blood clean. Jamaica youth, them advanced, them brain. The youth, them ready to run supermarket and wholesale. The Jamaican youths, them man. The 20-year-old youth, them ready to run supermarket. You think I joke, they make 20-something-year-old. 20-something-year-old youth of Jamaica, they are ready to run their own supermarket. Proper. I mean, I'm about a full businessman, them, you know? And businesswoman, them, you know? Because Jamaica go see them, you know? Because Jamaica go see some of them, you know? Big businessman, them, you know? And businesswoman, them, you know? Ready to run any business, you know? Professional, you know? Professional, you know, people? Don't believe every man down there, woman, a gunman and gun girl. No, man. There are some good youths of Jamaica who are ready to take over them business there. Chinese them to go back to them yard, some of them to go home. We have too much immigrants in Jamaica, some of them to get up. Black how them run away from them place. Some of them leave Jamaica. Man a leech. The Belt and Road Initiative is a straw, is a hose to suck out and juice out any country where them going. Do the maths. They come around and fix a local road, but the road is not for me. Or we are pay toll to you, you build road and we are pay toll to you. You toll and not give the government the toll. We are paying the highest toll, that means you respect me. You don't give a damn how it's hard for us to afford to come on the toll. You know why they build them toll? Them toll was never for you. Them toll was built for the building where the Chinese them have built. So them, you know, when them have built, them have put it on the toll road. So you can't have money them make off it, you know. When we reading in the past, they are building some stuff that are sent and all about the place there. That spit you right on the toll road. It's all about, look here. You see, when these Chinese build them colony, the police can't talk to them. You know? Police can't talk to them. The soldier can't go over there. When the Chinese build them colony, the police can't stop them on the road. When Chinese build them colony, who can go over there? If police can't stop Chinese on the road and Chinese coming in the country illegal and get paperwork, when they build a colony out of a center and on a Roaring River there, who can go over there go talk to them? Remember the people, a long time I tell you about the PNP and the Labour right now. I tell you about them, two of them sign up with PJ and Portia. The one of them in it, you know. Oh, kind of like saying one of them I take money from them people there to sell we out. We don't trust them. But the greatest thing is Me I read for the Chinese, I say, boy, it's mutual this and mutual that and the benefit. No, no benefit, brother. The deal between Chinese and Jamaica, I help the Chinese and more than help Jamaica. How to help it? China, look our road. Look our hospital. Chinese, look our road, our hospital. Did you get our juke in a big sea? Where did your juke come from, Chinese? What hospital the Chinese them go to in Jamaica? Where them get health care? Do you see Chinese at the hospital they go to? Or the doctor you guys attend? Where the Chinese them get health care from in Jamaica? When during the big sea, where did they get their vaccine from? Shows that we are a big old idiot, man. We are third-class citizens in our own country. Immigrants get treated better than us. Government give them a clear pathway to become richer and more successful than the people who born and grow there. Government give them a clear pathway to shut down Jamaican-owned businesses that them come there and see with no respect for the people. Imagine Hurricane Melissa blow down so many businesses. And these are the best time to give Jamaicans tax break who own businesses. Give them duty-free imports so they come back up. While they suffer the consequence of Melissa, Chinese still get the tax break. Them have no hurricane for them yard. They still get the duty-free imports. Them have no hurricane for them yard. But anyway, people, talk to you guys later. Manners and much respect here. Yeah, man. Insurance hit job Chinese. We say Chinese have involved in our particular Jamaica. And the government don't talk about it. They go to Jamaica and notice that the Chinese, you carry a card from America, you can go to the Chinese and say you want. You can't say want $50,000 for your card and Chinese cash you out. What can go so? What can go so? The government know that. We go to Jamaica go here, so the scammer them, when them bingo, they got the Chinese them go get cash out. They know that. Chinese buying up every US dollar them can't get. Government know that. Chinese come to Jamaica illegal. The government regularize them. You can't make that up. This is too much. This is some shit we want to mash up. The dolly house between the Chinese and Jamaica need to blow up. Me not so much to do no business. No man is an island. Me not be stupid runner. Chinese have a lot of technology we could have used. But this a dealer. How you deal with me? You just respect one way. Because me a punk and me a slave-minded, even though the chain come off of my foot. Thinking like a slave. So the Chinese can send prisoners to my country to work. But we can't send prisoners to your country. So we thinking like a slave. We thinking like a shithole country people. That you can do anything to my country. But I have to show you respect. People. Love or no? Me want to shut down, man. Me want this. China shit up is shut down. China, there, Jamaica buy up all the US dollars. If you come from foreign, you got your MasterCard. You can go to any one of the Chinese supermarket. Tell them that they need $50,000 from a card. You put in a POS system. I did when I went down there. Me speaking of experience. People tell me they can't go to China. Me say, what? Go to Chinese. I get money from a card, a foreign card. And guess what? Give a joke to blood. Yo, I want to cuss brother. Because the government create these hardship to send all the people to the Chinese. Listen to this, good. When we went to Jamaica, right? I told her that I send them the barrel. Remember telling us we send the barrel them to Jamaica. The barrel went to Manchester. Because a friend of mine, I love her to pick her back. She bought a 40-foot container to send down stuff for people. So Carlos, you know, if you send them, I'm saying, right, yeah. These barrels. So we start getting stuff out of these barrels, load up in our container, but we have to drive to Mandeville to get it, Manchester. So we charter this truck. We have about 3 men on the truck. We hire a couple of men to help lift them thing there. People, remember the whole time out there now, a Chinese, we go get money. We pay the 10%. It's more than what you pay ATM, you know. We pay the 10%. So one day, listen to this, you know. And listen to me good. One day, me I come up a spiritual hill. When I come from spiritual hill, I come from Mandeville, Manchester, with the barrel. About 3 men in the back, you know. About 4 men with me. Yeah, and the driver. Coming up a man, just one of the brothers suggested to me. When my brother, you know, say the Chinese, they go collect money. Some others tell me, say, brother, the interest rate to them charge too high, that 10%. So see how Chinese are illegally conduct banking and then till now the mercy when they got people. You do illegal stuff. Yeah? You all the fake cigarette and all bring in and police all lock up all Jamaicans and all lock up the Chinese. Yeah, that's a different story. So guess what I do? I stop down a pepper, down a gutters. The bottom of Spur Tree. You know the gas station down there? The virgin tell me say, yo, you can get money down there, one ATM down there so you can get money, you know. Guess what I go do, people? Tell the driver, pull over stop down at the gas station and gutters, you know, people. The foot of Spur Tree. I say, I go to the ATM, go get my cash. So I pay a less interest rate to the ATM machine than what I pay to the Chinese. A 10% Chinese I take. What I say? 10% they gone with. 100,000, 10,000 for them. Same way. More than ATM. Me go to the ATM people with my card, you know. Don't I gutters. Go and never get the money to rotted. The ATM took my card. Insufficient funds. And that is what tell me, you know. Insufficient funds, you know. Remember? I'm a card I use. Use it everywhere. I use got the Chinese. Me have the money for the truck for paying. You know. Me have a truck driver for paying the people. You don't understand what I want. Remember, you know? You better me to go it. No, me kind of mad, you know. I say, boy, I better me to go the Chinese. So look at the system. I force people to go to the Chinese. Go pay the 10%. I want to understand, you know. Went to the bank. Went to the ATM in a pepper, gutters. He take my card. Right, the ATM, suck my card off and I give back my card. One look security guard around them, no, not one little lady coming to come clean up the place. Nobody have nothing. We try to find out when we go back to commercial bank or like Santa Cruz. We go at the bank, people, when we reach Santa Cruz, it was after 5 and bank closed. And there was a long line, people using the ATM at the front of the bank. When we talk to the security at the front, he want to shoo me away. You know, shoo me and tell about everybody busy and then this and then that. And the bank closed, sorry, the bank closed. People remember now, you know. And the one card, remember Jamaica get money off, you know. Remember one holiday come up, we have the truck man for pay. The truck man, me hire from St. Elizabeth, go Manchester. Me have the man them for the truck for pay too. Me stuck. But me have some Jamaican dollar for me. But me need more money. Me have enough to pay the man them. So me go to the commercial bank of Santa Cruz. Talk to the security guard. He must shoot me away and tell the bank closed. Bank closed. I say, yo, this is not a Jamaican card. When we say a foreign card, people. He said, hold on there. People, as I'm telling you, treat. People, the man is a foreign card. The man busy. Go in there, go talk to all the people. Remember, it's shut already. They shut. For regular Jamaican, the man could be closed. Go along your yard, come back next time. The man them here say, a foreign card. The man busy going to get to a woman come out with a booklet in her and I write down some for information give me. So must come back and get the card on the Friday. I do a holiday at Jamaica. Right? Come get it back. So we call my bank right away. Up here and tell them I have to make card. Come in trust Jamaica my card, you know. Come with me here, so no. The security guard is gonna take the money and the card from the ATM. Go all the way to Santa Cruz now. That is too many hands. My card are going to Jamaica. Too many hands. So we call the bank. Up here, I'm going to say, I tell them what I want, but I say the one card I have, I need money. One card I use at Jamaica. So them say, all right, we're going to flag it, but we're going to leave it open until tomorrow. But the next day at Jamaica, then I was Boxing Day or some type of holiday when they are foreign. So even though the bank are foreign, give me till the next day. In Jamaica, the next day, lock up. So I never go the day after. By then, we can't make account close. My bank was me report to them, you know. Then I left that floating in Jamaica, and I don't want that floating out there. Me never really go back for my card, people. Up till now, I get a message from the bank the other day, say my card, if you come pick up my card. I know me not come pick up my card. They have new card now. Me not trust nothing in Jamaica with my card. But when me say that, it's like they make the system. Come see people say they try to get X amount of money out of the ATM and the ATM deny them. They have to do 2 transactions, and each transaction you have to pay. You see all them general shit? You have to pay for do each transaction, right? 2 transactions to get certain money. But when you go a chin, you not itch. See? Him not itch. Look at it. When you go a chin, him not tell you say, me I give you too much money. $70,000 now or $70,000 come back, me give you 75,000. Mr. Chin, I give you everything. So you see how the system guide you on a path to corruption in Jamaica. All road lead to the Chinese. Look good. Even the banking system, you see a leader to the Chinese. Look good. Because only a certain amount of money you can get off your card. And even one lady meeting I got us up there. She tell me, say she go in there, I do 1 transaction. She try to get X amount of money. She have to do 2 transactions. That's what the lady tell me. We said 2 transactions? We said that look like a scam. Because each transaction you have to pay for each transaction. So why you get your money in there but you have to do 2 transactions? It's a scheme. No love in them heart for Jamaica people, from the government and down to the Chinese and the business friends. To them greedy, rich criminal friend with them bringing our government for help thief from the taxpayers. Everybody now have the mercy upon we. Them the top use we as the Jamaican people. I'm tired of them. Oh. But anyway, people, yeah, Carlos, the government is getting kickback. I mean, I'm just saying, how come the Chinese buy up all the US dollars? How come the Chinese are using places as cambios and banks? How come we can't do it? How come they have the point of sale system? Me go to them experience that. The helper in my house, she tell me that she go to Chinese, go get money off her card. She never got the ATM. She don't have to go there. Me go to the experience for myself. Get my money. You say, how come Chinese have this system I set up, sir? How? You say, hold on. You say, how is it the Chinese have this system I set up? Where them I give you back money off your card? Where the government? Yo, I'm going here, people. The minimum wage 17. The minimum wage 17 weekly. Look here. The man make sure take the 300% raise. You know. The raise a politician take, you know. For the next 50 years, Jamaican politicians do not deserve a pay raise. That's the amount of money they're taking. For the next 50 years, Jamaican politicians don't deserve a pay raise. Them boy are leech. You have criminals in government. They bring in a leech or a businessman, come put in a government to come help thief some of this. They bring the thief in friend to come help thief some of this. They bring in thief in business. Right now, it's Jamaica around all of crookedness. It's like Jamaica is attracting a lot of crooks from overseas. Crooked businessmen. Thieves. Yeah? I come out there, come exploit with too. Come in, man, the more the merrier, more teeth in the pot. We can exploit them together. People, thank you for watching this video. Mannaz Respect. Share the conversation, yeah. It was a wonderful video. Must I tell you? And me gonna leave the conversation again with what we start out with. Just like how we want Andrew Wheatley to step down, and Andrew Honest must go too. He's the main cause of all of this in Jamaica. He's the main head of corruption. His statutory declaration cannot be certified. That man of business nowhere, no road. You cannot trust that man. You give him more years for thief. If I thief him thief too much, when can't show him get rich. You give him more time for thief again. Think about that. If I thief him thief so much, when can't tell him get so much. Right? We okay for him to thief more from you taxpayers. Welcome. Anyway, people. Dennis Gardner need to step down. Mark Golden need to do the right thing. You see that Dennis Gardner now? Nothing in him either. You should have stepped down. And Mark Golden too. You can't just point finger over there, so. Do the right thing. Zero tolerance for crooks in office. If we got a bed and sniff, say a politician in any corruption, he must leave office. PNP are labor right. Andrew Wheatley need to leave. Andrew Honest. And Dennis Gordon. Mark Golden. Stop giving the labor right them things to talk about, because when me hear you talk, them I say, what about Dennis Gordon? And what about him? But in reality, Dennis God must leave, boss. You should have confidence in the man, even after the man submitted a building plan to build a 2-story building. And it ended up building a 3-story. While he was down there over KSMC. Right there, the man showed dishonesty. You submitted as a politician a whole plan to build a 2-story building. That's all on the plan. And you end up and grow the system that you are a part of. Bro, that alone. And when I talk about the UWI scandal, Dennis God, when I come after you, you know you probably hate me. But we are dealing with country now and cleanliness. They need to go too. So we can't say we the left, but Dennis God and stay. You understand what I say? No, man. Do the right thing for the country. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give this video a like and a share. Give me a thumbs up, people, if you like this kind of work. Yeah. Thank you so much. A Jamaica thing with the pan. The more we come out of Labor Time, PNP, more 10 feet, love Jamaica more. You know, embrace Jamaica. You will see if things don't change about you. Love Jamaica more. Love Jamaica more and see if things don't change. Me I beg you, just put in the love behind Jamaica, not man a party. Them a failure. Love Jamaica. Just embrace Jamaica some way and you're safe and you get it back. Do it. And see if your mind is free like my mind. My mind is free. Very free. I can talk about Andrew Otis. I can talk about Mark Bowling. Do you understand me? On behalf of the country. My mind is free. When many people are beat Mark Bowling or beat Andrew Otis, I don't feel anywhere angry to cuss them out. I know. Because my emotional attachment has been released, people. Me release myself from them here. Me free. So when me free like this, we can see things we're not, you know, normally see when you are tied to a particular party. All the problem you're going to see is on the other side. It's natural, it's normal, people. We are human beings. I was there too, you know. I was just like that too. You know, where the other party do all the wrong, and my party never do no wrong. That is stupidity. That is not loving the country. Think about it. Anyway, loving the people. Yeah, man. My mind free, man. Mind free. People, believe me, politics are burden. Burden. My mind is so free, it's light. I don't know if you guys really witness or experience. We're in a prison. Maybe in a prison, political prison. I was. Can't see nothing else more than these bars. When you start look on Jamaica, love the Jamaica and your grand-pickney, when you start, since me get my grand-pickney, I start think different than people. Since me get my grand-pickney, then me start think a different way. Serious. So when you put yourself in a neutral position, you realize that you start seeing the same seat where they sit down in. Then you sit on that seat there over there, sir. Yeah, man. While that seat they stink. Me never saw that seat they stink. While I was there, me never see this, me never smell the stench. Me never know I saw the seat the dirt when me sit down in. While I was sitting there, me never see the dirt. Me go smell the stench and see the dirt on the other side. And that's what program I'm going to do. To smell and see the stench on the other side. But while I was over there, the seat dirty. But me never see people. Is when I get up and I look back. Say, God damn. So I could do this for Jamaica. Jonathan Campbell. Yeah, man. People, let me say I want, me know one Jamaica, but let's say choose Jamaica. The Labour they never know say. Such when I say choose Jamaica and use me. Me say man, a clapper, a clown, and an Uncle Tom was a person. Soldier forgot Haiti. Nobody asked this man no question. Me boss! The first in the world to say my son soldier got Haiti. Mr. Nuffy, Prime Mr. Nuffy. Bless you for yourself here. Peace and love. Talk to you guys later. I'm out.